Hello, everyone. You are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Senate reintroduces social media use bill to impose 3 years imprisonment and 10 million naira fine. The Nigerian Senate has finally reintroduced the bill seeking to regulate social media use in Nigeria as it passed the first reading at the Senate on Tuesday. The bill, titled Protection from Internet Falsehood and Manipulations Bill 2019, was reportedly sponsored by Mohammed Sani Musa, senator representing Niger East Senatorial District. While addressing journalists in Abuja, Senator Mohammed disclosed that the legislation was needful because it would protect the country's fragile unity. According to him, the advent of social media necessitated the need for a country to see how this new media is tolerated. He's saying it is a legislation that we judge, that we guide how we can tolerate our activities on social media. False information has been disseminated so many times and they have caused so many chaos in different parts of the world. I, as an individual, may decide to remain in my room or office and then draft something I know very well is false because I want to hit at someone. I will decide to draft and throw on social media. Waiting few seconds, it's on there. Before you know it, it has been shared all over. I have a passion for IT and I know what it takes to disseminate your information. It is like the speed of light. The senator further said the introduction of the bill is not a move to prevent Nigerians from hearing their views objectively, but to emulate other countries of the world in preventing the spread of falsehood on social media. I felt we need it in this country. If countries like Philippines, Singapore, Italy, Malaysia, Australia, France, Indonesia, Egypt are putting control to prevent the spread of false information, what stops us from doing it? There has never been a time when Nigeria has been very fragile in terms of its unity than this period. It is not to stop people from going into the internet to do whatever they feel legitimately is okay to do, but what we felt is wrong is for you to use the medium to document information that you know is false just because you want to achieve your desirable interest. If today you can disseminate information of your president, taking a picture of the president and putting it in an invitation card, giving false information of your president, the office is the highest seat in the land. It is sacrosanct. It is something we cannot see it as anyhow information, and you think that is just part of freedom of information or there is liberation of social media so you can do anything. As far as I am concerned, it is wrong. The penalties: according to the bill, an individual who violates the regulations may pay fine in the tune of 150,000 naira or back 3 years imprisonment or both. On the other hand, any corporate organization which is found wanting may pay between 5 million naira to 10 million naira. Senator Musa's statement read, saying if anyone is caught with this kind of situation, you cough out between 150,000 naira to maximum imprisonment of 3 years or both. And if it is a corporate organization that refuses to block that false information, despite the fact that they have been alerted by authorities not to disseminate that information for public interest, and they still go ahead to do it, refusing to do that blockage will be penalized between 5 million naira to 10 million naira for those organizations. For example, MTN, Glo, Nine Mobile, etc., which will use their platform in transmitting this information. If nothing is done, we find them, and you will see that it will be a deterrence to others, the lawmaker said. The bottom line is that it should be noted that a similar anti-social media bill was introduced by the previous Senate, but was later withdrawn after it sparked outrage across the country. So guys, these are the things that these people are really talking about, and a lot of people have said it, that very soon that the president is just gonna, or maybe the Senate, I don't know how they work together. Of course, they're supposed to work independently because of some of the issue that happened, that before you know it, the Senate will bring it up. You know, in the last Senate, the 8th Senate, they tried to bring this kind of a thing up, and people just said, no, 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 it's not going to happen. So they had to withdraw that bill. But now they are reintroducing that bill. But one thing we have seen in this night assembly, that is they are going to work with the executive so smoothly. Everything, they will just be passing most of the things. That's why you can see that things are just, they are just passing things, you know, every now and then. Even within how many days, 24 hours, they are passing many bills, and most of these bills are really detrimental to the masses. And people have said that this night assembly is a rubber stamp. Are you going to debunk that? It's really evident. But one thing that is pertinent, that everybody must take responsibility of, is that nobody should uh, um, disseminate fake news, what you are not sure of, what you know that is not the right thing, or just try to frame some things up, just like they said, just try to frame things that are not even in line. You know, somebody can just stay in a corner and just write and type something, and just, you know, most especially from WhatsApp, you know, before you know, it has spread all over the world. Within some seconds, it has already gone. So I think in that area, that is where everybody must be careful. If it is on that nose, it's a good thing that, you know, people should just be careful. If you are careful and you are not into all of those things, I'm sure there's no need for, there's no cause for alarm. There's no need for anybody to panic when it comes to that. In as much you are not going to be framing or making things up, things that are not true, making them up. I think on that note, there will be no problem. But if a situation whereby they want to try to, you know, not to let people to talk, just like you said, no, it's not as if they are trying to make it difficult for Nigerians to access internet. Of course, it might get to that, because they are just going to be saying it so that it won't spark a lot of controversies here and there. So they just have to make sure they try to amend it. But let us see, even whether with this one or whichever way they want to go about it, if Nigerians are going to accept that in the first place. Because in the 8th assembly, it didn't see the day of light, but now it has passed the first reading. Let's see how it goes. A lot of Nigerians have been coming out to talk. But the most important thing, if you know that you're not going to be framing anything or making things up, anything false, and spreading it, of course there shouldn't be any cause for alarm. Everybody will be safe. But when it comes to the issue of maybe they are trying to, you know, deprive people from going on internet and, you know, doing their legitimate business, because even as we speak now, just like the closure of border, people who are into legitimate business, they are being affected, and the government never cared to look at their side. They just believe that they just want to do what they want to do, not even minding people who are really genuine in doing their business. So who is going to pay them? They have lost a lot of things. So they are always coming out to tell you, oh, we know what we are doing. We are going to, whatever we are going to do is going to be to the favor of the masses. But at the end of the day, they know what they are doing. They just want to try to, you know, cow everybody. But let us see whether this bill we see we go through, since it has passed a first reading, and since it has passed first reading, a lot of people have been condemning the arts. And meanwhile, someone is saying, you are making sense, but you also need to understand that those above countries you just mentioned are fast growing right now than we are, and also inform the house on how to quickly fight poverty, joblessness, and to create good rules to stop accidents in Nigeria. Electricity is needed. Mr. Senator, pass those bills. You know, I always say that, you know, anything that we want to favor them, they will not be referring, they will be citing examples. Oh, these countries, these countries. But the good things happening in that country that the masses are enjoying, the policies that are, you know, that are masses friendly, they will not pass those bills. And somebody is reminding them now. you have made mention of all those countries, but the good things that the masses are enjoying, are we enjoying those things in Nigeria? But that aspect that, we try to favor them, they just quickly want to try to pass all of those things. They'll be referring, oh, this country is this country is this country is this. Just like I said, everybody needs to be careful. You don't have to make up stories that are not true just because you want to get at somebody. But they should try and pass all those bills that will make life comfortable for people. They will not do that. You can see the example he's citing, oh, because somebody went to frame or to uh, uh, uh yes, now to frame a president's invitation that he was getting married to somebody. That is exactly, I think that is their pain. That is what is really, causing them headache. But the real thing that they are supposed to do, they will leave all those things unattended to, and they will be pursuing shadows. It's obvious that you guys do not really have a word to say. Otherwise, you would be thinking of how to alleviate the untold hardship meted by Buhari and his APC caucus on citizens instead of engaging in a fruitless discussion. Oh my God. Someone said that is the only bill you know now to pass. How many bills have you passed to reduce unemployment and killings in Nigeria? And that is it. That is it. If you are doing everything holistically, you are touching every areas, of course everybody will know that, okay, you guys are really serious. But the ones that is going to favor them, that is what they are going to be, they are going to be sweating. They will want to put all their strength on. But the ones that will benefit the masses, forget it. All those ones will just be lying fallow there. They are not going to do anything. So guys, I would like to hear from you what you think about this bill that they are reintroducing that failed in the 8th Senate. They are introducing it, and they are saying they've already mentioned what and what, the fines that we go for somebody or whosoever or any organization that bring or that go about fake news or that disseminate fake news. So guys, leave your comments and let's hear your take. Thank you very much. Bye.